Hey guys, this is Comic Uno. Today I'm doing Supergirl issue 2, and let's talk about the cover. The cover I thought was really good art-wise. I think it was really good, and I definitely excited just to see the interaction with Superman and Supergirl, to see in this new reboot how their relationship is, if what's going on, how they're going to meet their first encounter with each other. So it definitely was interesting to see what was going to go on. And obviously their encounter doesn't seem that great. Doesn't seem like Supergirl likes Superman that much. But we'll have to see what happens in the issue. And yeah, so I thought the cover was pretty good art-wise and concept-wise. So let's see what happened in the issue. So we see Kara taking care of Kal-el when he was a baby, and that was 3 days ago. So now Kara sees this Kryptonian saying that he is her cousin, pretty much, and because they have the same family crest and everything. He says, that's impossible. You can't be Kal-el because 3 days ago you were a baby. What imposter are you? So they're pretty much fighting, and Supergirl's scared. She doesn't know what to do, who to trust. This is a new place. All she wants to do is go back to Krypton. And Superman keeps trying to explain, I'll help you. You just have to trust me. You know, why, just trust me. And she's figuring out she has all these powers, like X-ray vision, flight, super strength. So she's definitely scared and everything. And then she finds out from Clark, Kal-el, that her hometown, Krypton, is gone. And so she's going to have to figure out what she's doing, how she's going to live in this new habitat, Earth. And she's going to have to figure out where, I guess, have a better relationship with Kal-el, because that's really the only person she has left. And so we're going to have to see in the next issue what's going on there. And also, someone has made or found red kryptonite. So, you know, that means problems, let's just say. Any kryptonite's going to be problems for the Superman and Supergirl and maybe even Superboy. But it's going to be definitely a lot of problems for them. And the next one's going to be Pieces of Home, so definitely it's probably the kryptonite. And so that's what happened in the whole issue. At first, when I first heard about Supergirl and her new series, I heard that she's going to be so angry. She wasn't going to be like herself. But really, she wasn't angry. She's angry, but angry for the right reasons. It's not just her personality. It's like, I'm so mad at the world. It's more of her being not knowing where she is and, like, what is this place, you know? And kind of remind me of Smallville, kind of, when she first came to Earth, Supergirl, and fighting Clark. He's like, who are you? You know, kind of like that. Because when she first had a spaceship, she's figuring out she had all these powers and stuff. Because she doesn't know she has these powers. She crashed down to Earth and figured out she has these powers. Finding out that our cousin, who was a baby 3 days ago, is now Superman. And definitely scary for her. So it's not that she's angry. And she could still be her, which Supergirl is. And so, I mean, I don't love her costume, but definitely I like Supergirl much better now than I thought I was going to like her. I didn't really think I was going to like her series. And right now, I actually like her series better than what her series used to be, actually, because her series wasn't that great, in my opinion, before. Like, there's definitely some great issues, but towards the end, I felt like they were losing a lot of interesting stories for Supergirl. So, definitely, this is an interesting story, and can't wait to see how Kara, Supergirl, adjusts to being on Earth. So I think story by story, we're definitely going to be learning more and more and seeing how maybe she'll be friends with Superman, start to trust him. So definitely, I think there's going to be some great stories for this issue, for the series, and can't wait to see what's going on. I thought this was a great issue. I thought the only problem I had was the art inside. It's a little sketchy. I don't love Kara's short hair in this. I always like that Supergirl is more iconic with her long hair. I think I'm going to have to get used to her having short hair, and maybe she'll grow it out as the series goes on. But I definitely think, when I think Supergirl, I never really think of her having short hair. I think of her having long hair. So, but who knows what's going to happen. Maybe this will be her new iconic look. But we'll have to see. It's a DC reboot, so they're going to change some stuff. But, so I give this issue a 4.5 just because it's a little sketchy, the art, I thought. But definitely, I think it's pretty good art. But definitely a good story. I think story by story, it's gonna be great. It reminds me of Action Comics, wanting more and more, just to developing this big story. You don't need a big villain story arc. It's just developing her character, So definitely a great issue, and can't wait for the next one. Good series. Give this a 4.5 this issue, and I say pick this issue up. So this was Comic Uno, and I hope you enjoyed.